The activity's name was Not Me But You, and two teams were segregated. Team number 1 was Team Mitra. Team number 2 is Team Kavinraj. Kavinraj has got his own friends in his team, that is his own brother Nitin and his friends Sai Saran and Sai Sanjay in his team. And Team Mitra has got 2 members, Dakshin Siddharth and Sanjay Rehan. So they have taken almost about 53 minutes for their team preparation, and with whatever time left in today's session, I think about 30 minutes, 35 minutes left in today's session. So Team Kavinraj will first of all execute Team Mitra. When I said execute Team Mitra, Kavinraj's team will give the tasks to Team Mitra, Dakshin Mitra and Sanjay will perform, and in tomorrow's class the topsy-turvy will happen. That is Team Mitra will give the task for Team Kavinraj. Tomorrow Mitra might join online because she is moving to a remote place. So right now, without taking further, I will ask Team Kavinraj to come and take the stage. Come. Give them a good hand, please. Explain the task very clearly to Team Mitra.
The first task goes to Mitra.
The first task goes to Mitra, yes.
Speak about any 5 honest people for 2 minutes.
Speak about any 5
Honest people for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5
Speak
minutes.
speak about any 4 honest people
For 5 honest people.
for 5 minutes continuously. Go to the mic, please. I will evaluate the score.
Thank you.
5 minutes. How much time do you want her to speak?
5 minutes. Yes, sir. Stopwatch.
You have the stopwatch? Okay. Team Mitra, 5 minutes.
Ready?
So, can you read out the 5 criteria? First one is
Immediate response.
IR, immediate response. Second one is COD, clarity of demonstration. Third one, cheerfulness and enthusiasm. Fourth one, teamwork. Fifth one, communication skills. Thank you. In this particular activity, let us see how far Mitra is earning marks for her team in the 5 criteria. Time 3. Will it alarm after the 5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 3.
Alarm la sattama kodukka sir, vibrate aagum.
I will run in Nirtika because I have my phone busy. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, a warm greetings to one and all present here. So, Team Kavin, thank you so much for giving this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Team Kavin, thank you so much for offering me this question. I'm very happy to answer this. So my the first icon that I would like to speak about, who has been very honest according to my perspective, is Sachin Tendulkar, because I'm a person who loves cricket, but I don't watch too much sports. Because I play all the sports. I love playing sports, but I don't involve myself too much in watching sports or watching like the entire match or one day cricket. Sometimes if I get a mood, I watch the highlights, but I'm not a person who is so much involved into watching the things, but I play those sports. So initially during my sir? Yes, sir. So during my childhood, I was actually obsessed with MS Dhoni as my favorite cricket player. But later on, the facts that sir told and the shots that we watched, I got converted into the opposite party, Sachin Tendulkar, because I have not known about him. I am not that much involved in watching sports, but I do watch the highlights and I make some research in Wikipedia. So once like this, we had 2 years before I made a research on Sachin Tendulkar, and that's where I marked him as my favorite cricket player. So I think Sachin Tendulkar is the first person who I would like to mark as being the honest, because he does not have any black mark in his ledger, because being a sports player and especially being a cricket player, one has to maintain his honesty and at the same time be loyal and do his best in playing that sport. So the first icon that I would like to mention of being honest is Sachin Tendulkar, and the next I would like to say another cricket player, MS Dhoni. So I did not, the same is applied for MS Dhoni as well, because I don't make too much research on him, but I watched his biopic like several years back, like 3 or 4 years back during lockdown phase, and even before that, and that's where I started liking him. Initially during my childhood, we would have a small argument, because when my brothers come and they are totally obsessed with cricket. Whenever they come here from Bangalore, we always go to the ground and play cricket. Though I was not good at that time, I don't even know how to hold a bat because I was so young, and sir was the one who used to help me to hold the bat and make shots. I was very poor in cricket, like when I was like Sai Sanjay, or like at even till 4th standard I was very poor in cricket.
I Sanjay Sai Sarana are in the 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
You used to play that time you were in 4th grade.
Yes sir. During my 3rd grade, during my 3rd grade and 4th grade, sir used to teach me how to hold the bat, and then I started to learn, because there would be, if you could remember Kavya, Nitin and Dakshina, the old shed that we had, there was a hanging ball here where we used that to play many games. So that's how I learned cricket. And during my childhood we would have arguments, like my brothers were obsessed with Virat Kohli and sir was obsessed with Sachin Tendulkar, and I was obsessed with MS Dhoni, and we would have a small argument and we would have fun while arguing.
You spoke only about 2 people thus far.
Sir, 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 people are.
So I can give
Sir, yours.
who are listening.
Sir, 5. Sorry, na. So this is the second player whom I would like to mention, like the struggles that he had underwent during his youngster phase, and when he was saying, I think he is the next person whom I would like to mention on it. And obviously I mentioned sir because he has been among the people whom I
After Sachin Tendulkar,
சார் அதெல்லாம் இல்லை சார். ஃபஸ்ட்டு சொன்னோன்னா அப்புறம் வந்து பார்ஷியாலிட்டி பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருக்குது சார். கிளாஸில் சார் அப்படி தான் சார் இருக்கணும். ஸோ the third person is sir, because I have witnessed so many people in family and at the same time in the society, or I watch too much movies. I admit that myself. So among all those people, among all those members in my family, and among all those people who are in the society, I see sir as a unique person who is very honest, loyal. I have never seen a person too much loyal to his or her profession, because in our family he is the only person who is in this profession. Like he might have ups and downs, and sometimes he might be going to college programs, and sometimes he might be very busy, and at the same time he since childhood he has been very strong and sir 10 seconds he has been sir please ஒரு 2 செகண்ட்
It's not my responsibility.
2 minutes கொடுக்க மாட்டீங்களா? 2 நிமிஷம். Thank you. So he has been very honest and loyal to his profession. He has never got stressed, or he has never discouraged himself, nor he has I have seen people who start hating their job just because of their work stress and so many things, but I have never seen sir. He might sometimes get tensed, that is common. He might sometimes get tensed, but I have never seen him hating his job. He loves his job from the bottom of his heart. The fourth person I would like, sir, anyway, now mention particular sir. Okay, so don't think that I'm being too much selfish, but one thing that I feel proud of myself is there are several circumstances at my school, like I spoke with Sanjay Rehan when we planned the team activity for Team Kavin. We had to face several circumstances at our school. So among the 31 people, 30 in our class, in our section, and among the 30 in the next section, I see myself as very honest, because I'm not boasting too much of my praises, but I think okay sir, I'm a little honest and innocent compared to other people. And the last person is my mom. She has been very honest, right? Sir, இதெல்லாம் என்ன சார்? Out of family.
You have something here. You have all the boys there.
Football நால Dakshina சொல்றேன் சார். So I have never seen a person like Dakshina who's very obsessed with both Messi and football. So he has that much admiration towards Messi, and he has that much love for the game called the football, because I'm not a person who plays football too much. I only like cricket. But during sports fest, we have gone like for 6 months for sports fest alone in the year 2021. So I think his love for the game football and his obsession with the game, I think he's one of the honest players. And though he has admitted later, if you could see his WhatsApp description, he would apologize for not recognizing the basketball player, right?
That is actually a celebrity
Oh.
basketball player.
Oh, sorry. Though it's a quote, he has taken as an.
Shaq.
So he has taken that description. So although he changes. Sir,
When you got your time is
sir,
up.
what is it? 10 seconds, sir.
10 seconds. Can't take the advantage of the generosity.
10 seconds. Now, what's your name?
No, he says no.
Or 10 seconds. Enema? Mark will be ready. Okay, thank you. The last person, the first person is Sachin Tendulkar, the second. Minus kuduthuruvangala sir. Okay, so I complete with this. So the honest person whom I see in my life is first is Sachin Tendulkar, second is MS Dhoni, third is sir, fourth is myself, and fifth is Takshina. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, so one round that you finished, now the second round, மொத்தமா நீங்க முடிச்சிட்டீங்க. நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும். நீங்க டிசைட் பண்ணி நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும். ஒருத்தர் ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுங்க. இல்ல ரொம்ப நேரமா ஐடியா இருக்காங்க. அவனுக்கு இது பண்ணு. Okay. Now, சரி உட்காருங்க. Now, evaluation for Mitra's first task. அதாவது each 20. Instant response out of 20 எவ்வளோ கொடுப்பீங்க? 20. டீம் லீடர் 20 சொல்லியாச்சு. 20 டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி வேணால் கொடுங்க. நாங்கள் மைண்டில் எப்படி நினச்சிருந்தோம் அதான் அந்த 20 cheerfulness and enthusiasm. She was enthusiastic in speech, she was cheerful in speech. அதுக்கு 20. 18. Cheerfulness, she was very cheerful. அதனால் 20 கொடுத்துடலாம். டீம் ஒர்க் இதில் இன்வால்வ் ஆகாது. பிகாஸ் இண்டிவிஜுவலாக கொடுத்தீங்க, இண்டிவிஜுவலாக பண்ணியாச்சு. அதனால் டீம் ஒர்க்குக்கு எப்போ டீம் ஒர்க் இன்வால்வ் ஆகலையோ அப்போ 10ன்னு ஒரு காமன் மார்க் போடணும். 10. கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஸ்கில்ஸ் 20. $90 marks. So far we have earned 90 marks. அதில் வந்துட்டு -10 மார்க்குங்கிறது கிடையாது. டீம் ஒர்க் இல்லாமல். ஸோ அப்போது ஃபுல் எக்ஸிபியூஷன் எழுதிக்கலாம். எஃப்இ ஃபுல் மார்க். Now, Team Mitra will give a task to Team Kaviraj. As Dakshin was mentioning, it's like a tennis match, ball to ball. So they have played one and you have to play one. Come on. What task would you like to give? தாராளமாக பண்ணுங்க. இதே மாதிரி ஃபுல் எக்ஸிபியூஷன் நீங்கள் வாங்கணும். சரியா? யூ கேன் டூ இட். கம் ஆன்.
சரி, டேபிள் பெஞ்ச்.
இந்த டேபிள் எடுக்கணும். மைக் பெஞ்ச் இந்த பெஞ்ச் போகலாம். This is sufficient, right?
Yes.
They are doing a physical activity for you and they are making the setup. Let's wait.
So physical activities.
ஆமாம் இல்லை அவங்க உங்களுக்கு நேம்ஸ் எல்லாம் எழுதி பேப்பர்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரெடி பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. செரோ டேபிள்
கண்டிப்பாக கிழிச்சு ஒரு சஞ்சய் நான் அப்படி பிடிச்சிக்கோங்க. நான் மேலேருந்து கீழே ஒட்டிட்டேன் இந்த டேபிளோட.
So now Team Mitra is going to give a task for Team Kaviraj and they are making the initial setup for it. They call themselves and they claim themselves as task masters, and let us see how far Team Kaviraj is playing this activity.
We'll split the activities into 3 couples.
Okay.
Survival, communication, and
Okay.
day.
Cut பண்ணு பண்ணு
start explaining that.
கட் பண்ணிட்டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணு
First இது பண்ணு.
ஓகே
எக்ஸ்பிளைன்
எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் கிளியரா இல்லைன்னா மார்க் உங்களுக்கு கம்மியாகும்.
ஓகே
Yes,
சார்
sir.
ஓகே சார் எதுக்கு இந்த ஐலாண்டுக்கு வந்திருக்கோம் எந்த மாதிரி ஐலாண்ட்
The table will be clean after
Hey,
this.
Pavel,
Yes, sir.
you put these things. Okay, you arrange it. One. Not so much. So, greetings everyone. So, thank you so much for joining us. So, we three are the taskmasters, and in our world, we are equivalent to God. And what we've decided is, you four go on a journey. Okay. The blue is logical thinking. This is communication. This is survival. Okay. So we have decided that you four go on a voyage, and in the middle of your voyage, your ship breaks down and you land in an island, okay, which is very dangerous, which is this island. And basically, what you do is you end up in an island, okay. You don't know anything about the island, but we know everything, okay. So basically this is a forest, and you cross the forest and you come inside. So there's the three sections of this island, and based on these three sections you need some skills to come out of the island. So Mitra will explain the first section.
So a warm greetings to one God present here, and we welcome you to this game show where you are actually entering into this island, and this island's name is Noble Island. So this island is very dangerous, and to prove that you are doing your expedition, completing your expedition successfully, you have to prove yourself that you are excelling in 3 skills. The first skill is called communication skills, because once you enter the forest, you meet lot of tribals. So you need certain communication skills to deal with them. So we have designed 4 activities in communication skills. And the second, once you go beyond the tribals, once you face and deal with the tribals, and there's a spooky house here. So you'll also have to deal with the spooky house, and you have to enter and show your potential. Once you complete all these journey in this tribal colony, you enter into the next phase called the logical thinking. So again, to prove your survival in the island and to complete your expedition successfully, you have to have logical thinking, because you might face a lot of difficulties in your road, and you might face a lot of problems in your journey. So I think you will need a logical skill thinking, like you might suddenly face a forest fire, and there might be a predator coming towards you, and you have to face and deal with all those. So we have designed 6 activities in logical thinking phase. And the final phase, to escape from the island and to prove that you have completed your expedition successfully, you will have to complete this critical phase. This is called the critical phase, which is the survival phase, because you need survival skills to survive in an island which is very dangerous. So here we have designed 2 activities. You might suddenly be forced into a dangerous cave, or you suddenly a crazy prisoner might come towards you with a sword to try killing you. So you have to complete all these phases and all these activities. Totally there are 12 activities. If you complete these 12 activities successfully, we will understand that you have successfully completed your expedition, and you can move out of the island now. Then only you will be able to and capable of moving out of the island.
One more thing, in the survival skill area, like we'll give you certain scenarios. You will be enlightened about them while you're doing the task. But in the survival skill, what happens is, if we give you an activity based on survival skill, even if one person is able to, minimum at least one person has to complete the challenge. So even if one person is able to complete the challenge and be successful, then that person can come out of the island, and we will consider it a success.
A warm greetings to all present here. Now I'm going to say the 12 tasks. The first task is talk the walk. Second one is secret killer. Third one quiz. Fourth one role play. Fifth one spin in the train. Sixth one sell the bell. Seventh one truth or dare. Eighth one emoji challenge. Ninth one find the face. 10th one share the cell. 11th one is interview, and 12th one is complete the explanation.
Wow, what a game, what a game.
Thank you.
புரியுது அவங்களுக்கு அவங்க ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணியிருக்கிற 12 கேமுமே ஒரு ஃபாரஸ்ட்குள்ளே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ரியாலிட்டி ஷோ அட்வென்ச்சர் மாதிரி கொண்டு வந்துருக்காங்க. தத்ரூப பேர் மாதிரி இருக்குது.
you are capable of choosing any one phase out of these three. That is, out of communication skill phase, logical thinking phase, and survival thinking phase. You can choose one phase. Which phase are you choosing?
And we'll tell you the cups. This is for communication.
இன்னும் simplify பண்ணுமா? புரிஞ்சுதுல?
Red is communication, blue is logical thinking, and this is survival.
It will be easy, no, don't worry.
You can choose the skill, but you cannot choose the task.
சார் அவங்க ஏதோ ஒன்று
இந்த மூணுல ஏதாவது ஒன்று சார்.
அதுக்கப்புறம் இதை நாங்கள் கொடுத்துருவோம் சார். பார்க்கலாம் சார்.
I want to start with, we recommend that you start with communication. But it's your choice.
Yeah, even I feel the same.
Because just now we made a presentation.
கொஞ்சம் ஃபேராக யோசிங்க. அவங்க டீமுக்கு நீங்கள் வந்து கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஸ்கில் ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்தீங்க. நீங்கள் ஒரு கம்யூனிகேஷன் டாஸ்க் எடுத்து பண்ணுறாரு. நான் ஃபீல் பண்ணுறேன். நீங்கள் இந்த லீடர் டாஸ்க் பண்ணுறேன்.
Nice.
நான் பேர் கொடுத்துடலாமா? Okay. So now we have around 4 activities in communication skills, and we have written them on papers and we have shuffled it now. So pick, choose anyone.
Anyone. Wow, it was Sai Sanjay, lucky hands.
Role play.
Nice.
நீ explain பண்ணுறியா?
So each person, okay.
நீ பண்ணு நீ தான் ஐடியா கொடுத்து ரோல் ப்ளே.
Yeah, so we'll be calling each person one by one, and they have to be here for 5 minutes. And I mean, if you are bored with it, we'll go one by one. I mean, if one person can finish this activity, then we'll go to the next, and then the other person can do role play. But at least 3 of you should do it for 5 minutes.
It can be
each.
also a conversation.
It can also be a conversation. Plan it whatever you, where you want. But the main person will be chosen by us. We'll give him any kind of role that is possibly imaginable. Anything. Could be, it can go from like a street vendor to a famous personality, and you have to be that personality, and you have to interact with anyone, everyone in that manner. So if your teammates can help you make the interaction better, then you can get a bonus. But mostly it has to be you.
What roles? Minimum 3 members have to play the role. So role first you have to play the role. Then you shall decide who is going to play the role. What role are you doing?
Mitra can start. You give any role.
Or sports player கொடுத்துடலாம்.
Any
Okay. So who is willing to take the sports player role?
Mitra, first you have to say the main person, right?
The main person. அவனை கேட்டுக்கிட்டேன். So you are the main person, okay? Would you like to play the sports role? Sports player role. So you are Cristiano Ronaldo. You know him, right? Ronaldo football player.
My friend.
You will have to play the role of Ronaldo, okay? பரவாயில்ல ஹேட் பண்ணுறது அதான் எங்கள் மெயின் எய்ம். நீ ஹேட் பண்ணுறதுனால தான் நீ அந்த ரோல், ஓகே? ரொனால்டோ நீ ஒரு ரோல் கொடு.
Okay. Next, not a sports person, he's a politician. Who you know? Nelson Mandela. You know Nelson Mandela? Who knows Nelson Mandela? You know? Give it.
அப்போ அவனை
Then you only.
Nelson Mandela, Ronaldo, and what is his own role?
ஆனால் தேர்ட் நேம் கொடுங்க.
Contrasting role. Complete a contrasting role.
Okay.
Sports person is contrasting role. Politician contrasting role.
Third role, he's a great person, but you may not know him. He's my neighbor, Pranavana. He is a college student. Jokes apart, he's a college student, and he's not well known like the other two.
Yeah. Oh, a common man.
A common man.
Who is
A
willing to
common
take the
man,
role?
a
Near me.
celebrity football player, and a world-class renowned politician.
யார்
Nelson
எடுத்து?
Mandela, Ronaldo, and Ronaldo.
பிரணவ் நீ எடுக்கிறியா நீ எடுக்கிறியா?
Yeah.
Ronaldo, I'm going to.
Sir, you should not play.
Okay.
யார் எடுக்கிறீங்க?
சும்மா தைரியம் பண்ணுங்க.
காமன் மேன் அதுக்கு எந்த ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டிஸ் கிரைட்
Yeah,
எலிஜிபிலிட்டிலாம்
இல்லை.
இல்லை.
Line by line will balance in the country affairs.
Okay, while you're discussing the main catches, the conversation should revolve around him. He's the main person.
சும்மா ஒரு ஃபுட்பால் பிளேயர், ஒரு நெல்சன் மண்டேலா, ஒரு காலேஜ் 3 பேர் ஒரு இடத்துல மீட் ஒரு ஏர்போர்ட். காமனாக 3 பேர் மீட் பண்ணது பாசிபிளி ஏர்போர்ட்டில் தான் இருக்கும். அந்த ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சி.
ஓகே பரவாயில்ல.
மூணு பேர் அவங்க மூணு பேர் ரைட் நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ வரலையா நெல்சன் மண்டேலா பரிலாஸ் காமன் மேன் சாய் சரண் ரொனால்டோ சாய் சஞ்சய்
One reminder, he's the main person. You two are the sidekicks. You have to just help him make the interaction better. So he has to stand out. We have to feel that he's the main topic of conversation.
A lot of scope must be given.
protagonist
Okay?
If you feel that anyone else is overshadowing him,
எவ்வளோ டைம் வந்துருக்கீங்க
5 to 6 minutes.
சரி ஓகே
If we feel that anyone else is overshadowing him, then we may have to face minds.
இந்த மைக் கிட்ட வந்து பேசுங்க எது பேசினாலும் ப்ளே ரோல் கமான் இதில் டீம் ஒர்க்கு கண்டிப்பாக 3 to 1 go யா
Ready, sir?
யா
3, ready up. 3, 2, everything we went on to the mic like that.
ஏய் நான் ஏதோ ரோல் ப்ளே பண்ணுறேன் பட் ஜஸ்ட்
I will mark this.
ஏன் எனக்கு வேண்டாம்
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, man. Nice to meet you. And in this way.
Sir, I'm a great fan, sir. Sir, excuse me, I'm a great fan, so would you please sign an autograph for me? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please carry on, sir. You are in the middle of any conversation, so please carry on.
Who are you? He and your friend were the man. Who are you? I didn't see you in the. Hey, man. Get out. Sit. Why are you coming out? What do you want? Why do you come? Okay, he's my friend. He's very.
Sir, such a renowned politician you are, the whole world knows. Okay, this is a small hotel in the airport. So why don't you sponsor some food for your those college students and this celebrity person? I'm supplying food for a very cheap rate, sir. And you are such a generous person. Why don't you spend and get some sandwiches or egg omelette to all those people, sir?
They what like you.
Sorry?
What do they like you give to them?
Okay, right, sir, right. Please continue. I will supply all the food materials.
In this World Cup, why didn't you do well? I sponsored many to you. Don't tell your teammates around you. You also do many mistakes.
No, you got to apologize to the youngsters. Those two college students were watching your match so closely, and you have to apologize to them. Apologize to those people.
Sir, you played very poorly, sir. We had a great expectation, but you disappointed all of us.
So we may bargain anytime. They have to continue.
Okay. Oh, ma'am, why did you try sandwich here from my shop?
No. I'm here to talk. Sir, we had a lot of expectations.
Hey, Ronaldo.
I'm a Portugal fan. Why didn't you do anything good?
Hey, I'll call the police, okay? I'll call the police.
No.
Don't disturb. Hey, he's still a great player. This is manhandling. Please. I might call the police. I'll call the police.
We had a great expectation. And you played very poorly last night. And
What are you people doing in Indian airport? Portuguese people.
We came looking for him. Why did he score the World Cup, man, in knockout stages, huh?
Sir, give some answer, sir. At least we will
Don't call him
hear
sir.
your answer. Okay, give some answer. We will leave after hearing your answer.
Mr. Rodriguez, if you have a sandwich from my shop, you're definitely going to get bunched up and you will have nutrition to speak to these morons. Okay? So why don't you try this sandwich?
Sir, at least give some autographs.
Hey, why are you taking this autograph?
We have disappointed. Hey, poor.
Hey, not in front of my shop, please. Not in front of my shop.
Sir, I saw you. sir.
You college students are behaving like rackettes.
Sir, I also saw you getting autograph from him.
I'm a great fan. I'm still a great fan.
Even I'm also getting an autograph.
Don't come back to Portugal, man.
Hey, I'll call you a cop, okay? Right? Just because the cop have warned me not to involve into any trespassing.
Sir, what will you have to do for it, sir?
I will contribute many schools, hospitals.
But there's a lot of racial discrimination going on, sir.
I can't do anything. I give money to politicians. They didn't spend.
Okay, sir. We are expecting you to do a lot.
I I can put you 3 people into jail, and you are
Why,
speaking
sir?
in front of a person who has spent 2 decades in jail, okay?
I know it, sir.
Don't ask him to come back, okay?
He's still a great player, man. I mean, he's still a
Not
great
come
player. You see, you should see the altitude of his jump, okay? Right?
Sir,
You
can
should learn
you
from
please
him.
jump once before your practice? Once, jump. Can you please jump once?
Come on, Ronaldo, jump.
You
Just
should have done this in the World Cup, man.
You're not jumping. Why not?
No, if he has to jump in the World Cup, somebody should have taken him into the team. Half the time he was sitting on the bench.
Why are you on the bench all the time?
Why are you not saying?
Sir, please give some answers, sir. We will leave.
Allow him to speak. Give him some time to
Yeah,
think and speak.
Come on.
Speak.
See, you don't even obey your own personal bouncer, and you see-
See, look at him. His speech is chatting. His speech is chatting.
Ronaldo can't speak now. Speak, sir.
It's
How
summer
can we
season,
trust him
sir.
in the
Why
future?
should we chattering? It's summer season now. It's not even cold.
Madam, this is a very big disrespect to such a legendary person, Mr. Nelson Mandela. He is more important than a football player.
Why didn't you do it? You're thinking to tell like.
3 seconds, sir. Time up.
Come on. Well tried, well tried.
Good job, sir.
Your mom has come.
Junk calls.
Sorry?
Junk calls.
Junk call. Okay. Team Mitra. Instant response out of 20. How much would you give for
18, sir.
18? What do you COD? Clarity of description. This is what we expected, and that is what they gave us reality.
So we actually expected him to take over the conversation, but still we tried, so we'll give him 16.
காலாட்ட நீ பண்ண வேலைக்கு இதை கால் வேறு அடி வைக்க இவனு 3 பேர் பேசணும் நீயே பேசணும் 16 cheerfulness and enthusiasm
18.
teamwork
Teamwork 15. Because this activity involves some scope for teamwork. And their job was to make him speak better and make the act more lively. And they did their best. So that's
18 அப்போ டீம் ஒர்க்கில் உங்களுக்கும் 15ன்னு சேரும் ஏன்னா இவங்க 15 ஒர்க் ஏன்னா நீங்கள் அங்கே 10ல் இருக்கீங்க அப்போ நீங்கள் அதை 100 போட்டுக்கணும்
okay.
இவங்களுக்கு எல்லா கிரைட்டீரியாலையும் மார்க் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க Just to check, 18 plus 16
30,
plus 18
15,
plus 15
67,
and plus 18,
85.
85. 85 and 100 is the current standing. ஒரு round முடிஞ்சிருக்கு. Very well done. 85 is not a real bad score. It is a very very good score. I appreciate team Kavin Raj. Just imagine ஒரு 2-3 statement நீ பேசியிருந்த அப்படின்னா 90 ப்ளஸ்க்கு மேலே வந்திருக்கலாம். பட் பரவாயில்ல, இட்ஸ் ஓகே. லெட் இஸ் நாட் blame one single person. Still the team really tried well. Now அடுத்து உன்னுடைய பேரண்ட்டும் அவங்க பேரண்ட்டும் வர வரைக்கும் இன்னொரு டாஸ்க் வேணால் முடிச்சிடலாம். Your second task, come on explain. Second task for team Mitra from team Kavin Raj. Explain it clearly. So last time it was a task exclusively meant for Mitra. இந்த தடவை என்ன பிளான் பண்ணுறீங்களா? சாய் சஞ்சய், சாய் சரண்யாட்ட கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண சொல்லி ஒவ்வொன்றும் அப்படி எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுங்க. கம்யூனிகேஷனுக்கு நிறையா நீங்களே ஸ்கோப் எடுக்கணும்.
Game Mitsaka play a game of 12 cups. Distance is 5 feet.
Okay, thank you.
For Mitra.
So, team.
Team Mitra.
Physical activity arrange பண்ணேன்.
அதாவது கப் கேம் விளையாட சொல்றீங்களா?
One chance.
இல்லை அந்த கப்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கோங்க.
Each player.
இங்க போறோம்.
கீழே போய்க்கலாம்.
Distance is 5 feet.
5 feet.
கீழே போய்க்கலாமா?
3 chance தானே சார் போயிட்டு
கீழே போய்க்கலாம். அப்புறம் கவிட்ராஜ் நிதின் எல்லாம் பேக்கப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. சப்போஸ் அங்கே வந்தாங்கன்னா அப்படி நிற்கிறாங்க.
சார் மித்ராஸ் மட்டும் இப்போ பண்ணிடலாம். ஏன்னா நாளைக்கு வரோம். அப்புறம் வேலை சொல்லுவோம். நாளைக்கு
ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கு எதுவும் சான்ஸ். ஒன் சான்ஸ்.
each person 3 here.
Each person 3. For full team. அது 5 நிமிஷம். Right. அது என்ன பண்ணணும்? ஸோ இது பண்ணி லாஸ்ட் பண்ணி அனுப்பணும். மித்ராவுக்கு இருக்கிற டாஸ்க் ஏதாவது இருந்துச்சுன்னா இன்னைக்கு கொடுத்துருங்க. ஏன்னா அவர் நாளைக்கு இது சொல்லிட்டு தேவையில்லை. அந்த செவத்தில் போய் யாரும் சாஞ்ச பண்ணிக்க போய் யாருக்கு மித்ராவுக்கு speak about the inspiration and their disadvantages and why do you like them. அவங்களுடைய இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனை பற்றி பேசணும். ஆனாலும் அவங்ககிட்ட இருக்க டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜஸ்ன்னு சொல்லணும். அந்த டிஸ்அட்வான்டேஜஸை மீறி ஏன் அவங்கள லைக் பண்ணுற அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும்.
சார் இப்போ மித்ரா வந்து ஆன்லைனில் தான் பண்ணலாம் சார். ஆனால் கப் கேம் அவங்க மித்ரா கப் கேம்
ஓகேமே இங்கே பண்ணி அட்வான்ட் கீழே பண்ணி
கீழே பண்ணி.
சரியா போ
ஓகே.
So since Mitra has been given an assignment on a physical game, the entire proceeding is being shifted to the downstairs. And people can take their materials. அப்படியே கூட நீங்கள் பண்ணிக்கலாம். திரும்பி downstairs.